Oh, sorry, that's for a Democrat show.
Let me know when you're ready.
No matter what the technical difficulty is, this man is a professional. He goes all the way.
What you represent to them is freedom.
Was an extremely great conservative commentator. We're tearing it up on Wednesday night. This is awesome. This will allow me to retort.
Well, this is Jersey Joe for the Reaver of Common Sense show. 8 p.m. on shrmedia.com.
Actually, I just totally screwed up. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome to the Reaver of Common Sense show. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover is here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch a broadcast, well, you can't right now. I forgot to take that line out of this copy. We have the broadcast live stream for the video taken down. I haven't got it back up and running. I've been kind of off my game lately. If you want to support the show and support SHR Media, go to reaver.one/shop. That is REAVER.SHOP. Holy shnikes, am I totally screwing up this morning. REAVER.ONE. Yeah, /SHOP. All right. Okay, so it's so funny. So I was watching Fox a little bit ago. Just, like I said, that's why I have on, just right before I come on. And they had Dana Perina, who has been anti-Trump, and holy shit. I lost all not because she's anti-Trump, just how she's acting. It's more or less ever since Jeb Bush got knocked out, she has been throwing a hissy fit because she is a Bush girl. And, yeah, it just holy. So they were talking about Marco Rubio, and some new poll has him up 10 points. Wouldn't surprise me. Patrick Murphy is not really that popular that I know of. But then the announcer, the host, says to Dana, well, because the polls, a lot of polls are showing that they're really tight. He said, well, if this poll's true and Rubio is ahead, then you would have to say that Donald Trump's majorly ahead in all the polls. And Dana, she was all nice and agreeing and very pro-Trump. And I'm sitting there like, what goddamn world did I just step into? And what I just happened to glance over, and it's saying that Trump is now like 2 or 3 points ahead in Florida. Well, everything I'm seeing, and it seems to be where and who you get your material from. Because I was hearing last night from a bunch of liberals, oh, the returns are in, and Trump's losing majorly, and sky is falling. And every single report that I see, even from liberal, it's not Trump or Hillary's winning. It's Republican or Democrat returns. And the Republicans, for the first time that I know of, have the most returns in. And what they're doing, they're correlating that the returns, well, Republicans are going to a Republican and the Democrats are going to a Democrat. And there's more Republican early voting in Florida right now. You know, it would not surprise me that Trump wins Florida by a landslide. That man has been campaigning in this state. Where hasn't he been campaigning? Okay, today he's taken a partial day off. Normally he does like 3 rallies. But he also today has some business commitments, and he has to go to a opening of one of his hotels. So he's going to the opening, and I think he's doing only like 1 or 2 rallies today. And the media was throwing a hissy fit over, oh, how dare he? He's going out and he's doing this opening. He doesn't want to be president. Da-da-da-da-da. The sky is falling. But wait a minute. Time out here. Hillary Clinton, since the last debate, I think they changed her schedule. She went from nothing to like 3 events in like 3 weeks. And we're talking rallies, not fundraisers. And lo and behold, she has 3 of them. Now, it could have changed since then. But he's doing 3 a day. She was scheduled for 3 in like 3 weeks. So he took 1 day off. Big whoop-de-friggin-do. It's funny because what they're picking on him about is he wouldn't commit to saying that he would take the results of the polls. Well, he's a businessman. I've explained this. At least my point of view. And I would not say blindly, yes, I will accept the polls. It doesn't mean you're un-American. It means you're a smart man and you're not going to accept and agree to the unknown. You don't know what the future holds, so you do not agree wholeheartedly to the future. Now they're attacking him because he took a day off. Oh, my God. And it's funny, last night, oh, my God. Now, I'm not a big Newt Gingrich fan. Now, I don't hate the man, but I'm not a huge fan of his, okay? So he was on Megyn Kelly, which I don't watch either, but I started seeing the reports pop up. So let me see if I can find the video. I think he layeth the smacketh down on her Rudy Tooty candy ass. Let's see.
The Kelly file. Newt Gingrich and Megyn Kelly went at it with each other over her coverage of the dozen women that have come forward saying that they were kissed or groped by Donald Trump without their consent. Gingrich, a former Speaker of the House and Donald Trump supporter, attacked the news anchor of covering the alleged assaults and not adequately covering Hillary Clinton's paid speeches to a Brazilian bank for a $225,000 payout. Kelly acknowledged that she had covered the story, to which Gingrich replied,
"You are fascinated with sex and you don't care about public policy."
Me?
Now, that's
Really?
what I get out of watching you tonight.
You know what, Mr. Speaker, I'm not fascinated by sex, but I am fascinated by the protection of women and understanding what we're getting in the Oval Office.
Kelly kept her composure, but would not let up after Gingrich's attack. She went on with the interview saying that polling showed that voters care about Donald Trump's treatment of women.
And let me see what I can find. There's a better one. This one's a little skewed because he went at her hard. But did he? Oh, I should have been ready. Let's see if this.
Nonpartisan independent pollsters now saying that the Senate is likely lost to the Republicans. What does that say? I mean, if Donald Trump loses this White House race and the Republicans lose the Senate, does that suggest that the Republicans nominated the wrong candidate at the top of their ticket?
The next 2 weeks are a contest of 2 parallel universes. I just listened to that report. First of all, I used to hang out with Charlie Cook when he would explain that Donald Trump was hopeless and would not get the nomination. I like Charlie. That doesn't mean he's infallible. But let's take the report we just got. Republicans are actually outvoting Democrats in Florida. They're outvoting Democrats in Pennsylvania. That's unprecedented. They've cut the Democratic lead.
You predict a win in Pennsylvania?
I think they might.
Really? You think Trump's going to win Pennsylvania?
Look, all I can report to you right now is they're outvoting the Democrats in early voting, which is also true in Florida, which is unprecedented.
But all of the polls in Pennsylvania have her winning.
What?
All of the polls in Pennsylvania have her ahead.
I know. I just told you we have two alternative universes right now. In Iowa, for example, the Democrats are 50,000 votes behind where they were with Barack Obama in turnout. The governor is very confident we're going to carry Iowa, which Obama carried last time. I could just carry you through case after case like this. In Minnesota, we're almost certainly going to win the congressional seat up around Duluth, which is a very Democratic area, but it deeply dislikes Hillary Clinton. And represent now.
But let me just ask you. Let me just ask you, because you say it's two alternate universes. I mean, these are sort of small examples of how he might be ahead in early voting and so on. But I'm telling you that the Fox News decision desk just moved Iowa, that you just mentioned, Indiana, 2nd Congressional District in Maine. All of them moved left, moved more likely to vote for Hillary Clinton. And in fact, all of the moves that have been on this map over the past 3 weeks by Larry Sabato, by Cook, by the Fox News.
Let me interrupt because they have Florida leaning Democrat. She does. But Fox just reported that Trump's ahead in polling in Florida. So she has a very left-leaning on her take. There is emails of her having dinner with Hillary, with the rest of the reporters that are helping cover her indiscretions up. She ignores a lot of the facts, like Newt Gingrich said, that Florida, the Republicans are out early voting Hillary. Now, I don't know what the results of yesterday are just yet, but I can tell you this. Saw a lot of people at the voting poll when I went yesterday. I saw a lot of people that, well, they looked like they were voting Trump.
Outlets that are just trying to call the electoral
They're not
scoreboard.
nonpartisan outlets. Every outlet you described is part of the establishment.
Fox News, really? Are we? I don't think so. And they every state they've moved.
Let's also point out another fact that Miss Kelly fails to tell you about. Now, Gingrich is right within the fact that these polls are very skewed, and the Fox polls are very skewed, and there's more Democrats polled in those polls. What they also don't talk about is, we'll even go back to back in history to 1980, I think it was. 1979, 1980. Carter was ahead of Ronald Reagan. I think it was by 9 points. And Reagan went on to win the election. 44 states that man won. So, number one, we also have, like Gingrich talked about, how many times during the primaries did all these quote-unquote experts, how many times did Miss Megyn Kelly have Trump out of the race, no way to win it? He can't win it. He can't find a pathway to the what? I forget how many of the, what number it was, like 2,640 or whatever it was. She preached up until the day that he got the nomination. All the way to the nomination, she preached that he would not get it. All these experts said he had no pathway. There was no way. The polls kept having him losing. So, I would love for someone to turn around and ask Megyn that.
The left towards Hillary. And you tell me whether that's all made up.
No, I think they're two alternative universes. You have a poll which suggests that she's going to get a Barack Obama turnout among African Americans. I don't think that's going to happen. You have a Washington Post ABC News poll where they took out 8% of the vote because they didn't like the way it voted. Look, I've been around long enough. I remember when the Detroit Liberal newspaper on the Sunday before the election said John Engler would lose by 14 points. He won the governorship that year. Mm-hmm. I don't take polls as seriously as people who've never run for office.
But your candidate loves them and has touted them from the beginning. And he's been behind in virtually every one out of the last 40 polls that we've seen over the past month. That's the reality.
Look, if you want to assume the election's over, skip the next 2 weeks and we can talk about the future.
I'm not assuming
Fine.
anything. I'm asking you whether you believe your candidate's behind based on these numbers and what it says about the down-ballot races.
I believe the odds are at least 1 in 3 and maybe better than that the difference in intensity and the difference in determination and the degree to which Hillary Clinton is clearly the most corrupt, dishonest person ever nominated by a party all mean that the odds are pretty good she's not going to win. Mm-hmm. Now, I actually believe that. This is not just because I'm for Donald Trump. I actually believe the American people
let me ask you about that.
By this.
So let's assume she is corrupt, right? She was just as corrupt 3 weeks ago and 3 months ago, and she would have been corrupt and collapsing physically on September 11th of this year, and her poll numbers tanked. But then you know what happened. He had a rough first debate. He took the bait on Alicia Machado. He stayed in that trap for a week. The Access Hollywood tape came out, which was not produced by Hillary Clinton. That was Trump on camera talking about grabbing women.
Look, I just heard you go through this with Governor Pence. I get it. I know where you're coming from. But let me point out something to you.
Sure.
The 3 major networks spent 23 minutes attacking Donald Trump that night and 57 seconds on Hillary Clinton's secret speeches. You don't think this is a scale of bias worthy of Pravda and Izvestia? I mean, you want to know why Donald Trump's had a rough time?
If Trump is a sexual predator, that is...
He's not a sexual predator.
Okay, that's your opinion. I'm not taking a position on it.
You could not defend that statement.
I'm
sick and tired of people like you using language that's inflammatory, that's not true.
Excuse me, Mr. Speaker.
Donald
you
Trump
have no idea whether it's true or not. What we know is that there are at least...
Neither do you.
That's right, and I'm not taking a position on it, unlike
yes, you are. When you use the words, you took a position.
So what
I think it's very unfair of you to do that, Megan.
Incorrect.
I think that is exactly the bias people are upset by.
I think that your defensiveness on this may speak volumes, sir.
No,
what I said
let me just
is...
suggest to you.
No. Let me make my point, and then I'll give you the floor. What I said is if Trump is a sexual predator, then it's a big story. And what we saw on that tape was Trump himself saying that he likes to grab women by the genitals and kiss them against their will. That's what we saw. Then we saw 10 women come forward after he denied actually doing it at a debate to say that was untrue. He did it to me. He did it to me. We saw reporters. We saw people who had worked with him, people from Apprentice, and so on and so forth. He denies it all, which is his right. We don't know what the truth is. My point to you is, as a media story, we don't get to say the 10 women are lying. We have to cover that story, sir.
Sure. Okay, so it's worth 23 minutes of the 3 networks to cover that story. And Hillary Clinton, in a secret speech in Brazil to a bank that pays her $225,000, saying her dream is an open border where 600 million people could come to America. That's not worth covering.
That is worth covering.
You want to go back through the tapes of your show recently? You are fascinated with sex, and you don't care about public policy.
Me?
Now, that's
really?
what I get out of watching you tonight.
You know what, Mr. Speaker? I'm not fascinated by sex, but I am fascinated by the protection of women and understanding what we're getting in the Oval Office. And I think the American voters would like to know.
And therefore, we're going to send Bill Clinton back to the East Wing because, after all, you are worried about sexual predators.
Yeah, listen, it's not about me. It's about the women and men of America. And the poll numbers show us that the women of America...
I love how she spins it around to now it's not about her. Before it's she has to do this, and now it's not about her. It's sickening. That's why I don't watch this woman anymore.
America in particular are very concerned about these allegations and in large part believe that they are a real issue. And don't dismiss the women summarily.
Do you want to comment on whether the Clinton ticket has a relationship to a sexual predator?
We, on the Kelly File, have covered that story as well, sir. I will tell you the polls.
I just want to hear you use the words. I want to hear you words, Bill Clinton, sexual predator. I dare you. Say Bill Clinton, sexual predator.
Mr. Speaker,
disbarred by the Arkansas bar. Disbarred by the Arkansas bar. $850,000 penalty.
Excuse me, sir. We on the Kelly File have covered the Clinton matter as well. We've hosted Kathleen Willey. We've covered the examples of him being accused as well, but he's not on the ticket. And the polls also show that the American public is less interested in the deeds of Hillary Clinton's husband than they are in the deeds of the man who...
Now, what's funny about that is she says the polls. But when you go and look at the stats on Google, nobody is looking up. Well, there's people looking up. But when compared to Hillary and Bill, Nobody's caring about Trump's sexual accusations. But they're looking up Hillary Clinton, WikiLeaks. They're looking up Hillary and Bill sexual assault. They're not looking up Trump sexual assault. They're looking up about the Clintons. So those polls, and I really get tired of people like Megyn. She is anti-Trump. And I got a question for everybody. Oh, and I'm going to play this card. Yes, I am. Everybody screamed that Republicans they're only against Barack because he's black. I say no, we're against him because, well, he was a bad president. We could talk politics and that. But I'm starting to wonder now if Megyn Kelly didn't like Barack Obama because he was black, because now all of a sudden she's got her head so far up Hillary's ass. When Hillary smiles, so does Megyn. So the only logical thing Megyn's own logic is, then she must have hated Barack Obama just because he's black, because she didn't hate his liberal policies because she's loving it out of Hillary. Or maybe she didn't like Barack because he's a man. Maybe she's just sexist. I don't know. So Megyn can either be sexist or racist. Now, at least that's my opinion. And the logic and the facts point to one of those from this person. Now, me, I don't like Hillary's policies. I don't like Barack's policies. So it's politics I don't like. All these reporters that were bashing Obama for the last 7.5, almost 8 years, and now they got their heads up Hillary's ass. I guess the left was right when they said that they were racist against Barack. Used their own liberal logic against them. Oh, and I had fun last night. I was literally, this one amazed me. I think I got blocked in record time by this woman. She was running her mouth and parroting media quotes. I love the one about the uneducated are the only ones that are voting for Trump. When I've seen the poll, amazingly, the stats of whether you're educated, uneducated, and Trump's actually winning the educated vote too, you freaking morons. So when you start regurgitating that, and yes, I know I'm a little bit of a troll. I do have a couple different accounts. I also have a, personal, and then I have a backup account. So I switched over to that and called her out on her bullshit. She doesn't realize it's me. And I called her out on, well, no, I block Trump bots. I said, no, you block people because they dare oppose you. Oh, grow up. I was like, when you do, I will. It's bullshit. They sit there, and anybody that opposes them is automatically a bot. I said I could say the same thing about you. You're a Hillary bot because you're regurgitating and parroting media lines. But I think that's the fastest. I made 2 comments, and I got blocked. Because she was going after James O'Keefe, which she has a right to. But I was going at her about her supposed facts. And I'm hoping it's going to be a last-minute thing, but I might have either James O'Keefe or somebody from Project Veritas on the show, possibly as early as Friday. So I'm waiting to get emails back. We've been talking back and forth. I will actually believe it when they confirm, because I've had these brief discussions before, and then everything falls apart at the last minute. But I'm trying to get people from the Project Veritas on the show. All right, you're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Pundit Radio, ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising Radio, YouTube Speaker, and iTunes. We will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network. Now, at Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. We also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
Listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HighPlainsDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Conservative media done right. You're listening to the SHR Media Network. Now, Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. We also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
Listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HighPlainsDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
got a business. That you didn't build that.
A team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying cow for the stupid pro.
Sackhead Clint.
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
Also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mutt Show with its hosts, the Jersey Boys, Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging up the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the Reaver of Common Sense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date on everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I'm your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover's here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can't breathe. I got a cough, and I'm sorry I'm coughing into the mic. But welcome back. The heck? We have Crash on the line. You there?
What the hell are you doing over there?
Was just coming back from a break.
No, I mean, it was like it was connecting, disconnecting, dropping on the floor, flush down a toilet.
Oh, no, I was trying to plug you into the system.
You're having trouble getting in the hole, huh?
Yeah, you have that problem when you get this age.
So what's going on this morning, Jersey?
Was talking about how Newt Gingrich layeth the smacketh down on Megyn Kelly's Rudy Tooty candy ass.
Gingrich and Megyn Kelly?
Yeah, he was a guest on her show, and okay. I guess Megyn Kelly is very pro-Hillary, and she's been going after Trump for a while, and Newt kind of got tired of it and went at her, especially when she called Trump a sexual predator. But she went and called Bill Clinton a sexual predator back. And she keeps quoting all these polls, which is funny because she's like, Clinton's ahead in the Florida polls. It's leaning left. Well, it's showing early voting. There is a way more Republicans turning in, which is very uncommon. That doesn't happen in multiple And Pennsylvania, the same thing's happened. There's more Republicans turning in early voting than Democrats. Now, I know that doesn't exactly, it's not 100% equal, Trump or Clinton votes. But that's it's an indicator that something's going on there. And now a new poll comes out this morning that Trump's ahead in Florida by Bloomberg poll.
Really?
Yeah. So it's showing Megan's left-leaning reporting lately, and he called her out.
She doesn't report on anything. She reads what's dictated to her, and she's a pretty face. She's not a dang reporter.
No, she goes after. She's out to attack Trump with all these sexual accusations, but she doesn't go after Hillary like she does Trump. And she's like, well, if Hillary's so corrupt, why is she ahead in the poll? She would have been corrupt 3 months ago, and da-da-da-da-da.
What does her being ahead in the polls has nothing to do with her being corrupt or not. The only thing that shows is the fact that the Americans don't give a crap that she is corrupt.
Yeah.
That is the stupidest goddamn statement I think I've ever heard.
Oh, I've heard a lot of them lately.
Oh, my God. I mean, really, that just shows how far effed up we are as a society, that nobody cares.
Well, you know what? I think people do care, and I think the polls, and yes, I can prove it. It's not just a faceless accusation. These polls are skewed one way. I think more people care about Hillary's corruption than these polls are showing. They're trying to keep her in the race by artificially inflating the polls to keep her in the race. If they actually showed the true polls, I believe 100% she would be so far down, the Democrats would be apologizing.
Oh, a Democrat apologized?
I think that's how bad. I think that's how bad her and the Democrat Party are in the polls right now. I'm hearing a lot of chatter that the Democrats are, number one, they've already come to the fact that they lost the presidency. They've already come to the fact that they're going to lose possibly more seats in the Senate and the House. I know they're running their mouths, they're playing a psych ops, but I honestly believe that they're behind. They're trying to play a psych ops of, oh, we're winning, we're done, this is over.
I don't know. The thing that worries me about them is they never play clean. So what's next? That's what I keep waiting for. Is what's going to be the next thing that pops up?
Well, even during the videos, they talk that they know this election is kind of a wash. And now with the videos exposing their tricks that they've been doing, I could see them backing off this election, saying this one's a wash, but we're going to really start strategizing for 2018 and figure out how we could take Congress back and then take the White House back in 2020. I can see them stepping back, and they have no problem stepping back for an election. They look at the end game, not the immediate game.
Yeah, the thing is, the Democrats will, but I can't see Clinton doing that for two reasons. One, her ego is so goddamn overinflated with her self-importance that I don't see her backing down to Trump in any way, shape, or form. Number two, this is her last shot. I do not see her ever again getting a nomination. I mean, she was in the running against Obama, then Obama beat her out for the nomination. She gets the nomination this round, and with all the crap that's been coming out, I mean, yeah, if you wait 4 to 8 years, a lot of the scandal is going to die down, same way it did with Bill. But how old is she going to be at that point?
Oh, it's going to be way up there, yeah.
Not to mention the just the fact that the whole pretty much the populace that's going to be voting is going to be completely different. Which the scary thing is, it actually would probably benefit her if she did wait another 8 years, because there'd probably be a hell of a lot more support for her then. But Yeah, I think this is her last shot. She's going to do everything that she can to stay in.
Yeah, but
and if she doesn't win, she's going to do whatever she can to salvage whatever money she can make off of it.
Well, she's got like 41 fundraisers between now and November 8th. You're talking, when I saw those numbers yesterday, it was 14 days to go, and she had 41 fundraisers set up.
Now, is she doing public appearances again, or is she still hiding out?
I heard she had 3 of them set up. They set up 3 rallies after the last debate. Now, Tim Kaine was in Florida Monday. He did a rally. And the same time, Trump did a rally here in Tampa. Now, I know that amphitheater he did it in, it holds 20,000 people. It was filled. Okay. There was about 10,000 people outside because it's an open-air amphitheater, so you could hear everything going on outside. So now Tim Kaine has his little rally, and remember, media shows up at these. He had 30 people, they estimate, and it might have included reporters. And you're telling me
parties get a better turnout.
And you're telling me Hillary's ahead in the polls. Not you, but the mainstream media tells me Hillary's ahead in the poll. Trump does a rally yesterday and is very calm, very just talking. Hillary's yelling, lecturing, almost screaming at her rally. Now, these are supposed to be her people, and she's getting pissy with them. And you're going to tell me she's ahead? No. The actions that she has done over the last month, and the DNC and all the other little groups that are involved, are not the actions of a group that knows they're ahead. That's the action of a group that knows they're behind, and they're throwing last-ditch efforts out.
Yeah, trying to discredit any way that they can Trump and trying to salvage whatever they can for themselves.
Yeah, and I want to... Go ahead.
I was going to say, they're doing more harm to themselves than they ever will good with all this.
Oh, yeah. Crap. Oh, hell yeah.
People are just getting fed up with it. They really, really are.
Well, that's the thing. People are not going to mainstream media for their news source. They're going to the internet, alt media, Sackheads Radio, Reaver of Common Sense. They're going to...
who are you kidding? Nobody goes to you for the news.
You jackass. But, you're an asshole.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it, I trained you too good. There's numbers that back this up, that people are going to social media, the internet, to get the information. They're not they understand anymore that these news agencies are just out for ratings, not the truth.
They're all bought and paid for.
Yeah. Well, what's scary is, we'll get into that in a second. This just came out. For those that don't know, the Pentagon found out underneath orders of the Obama administration, back during the Bush administration, what the heck?
You suck at breaking news stuff.
Oh, we got to have fun also in a second. And I need you to be quiet when we do it until you start. You'll know when to jump in. I got the phone call of the IRS is after you. You need to pay money, all that. I got a voicemail on that. So I'm going to call him back on air. The Pentagon started looking into bonuses that were handed out to get the military person to re-up and all that. Well, underneath Obama's orders, they found out that there was some bonuses that were handed out that shouldn't have been handed out. Well, the Pentagon started going after the soldiers and telling them they're going to have to repay all this money. You know, they're going after these soldiers hard time, but the defense chief, U.S. defense chief, has told the Pentagon to suspend its effort to seek repayment of enlistment bonuses given to thousands of California National Guard members who served in Iraq and Afghanistan. I think it was sick to begin with. They tried to attack them. It's...
So wait a second. So bonuses that were sign-on bonuses that were promised underneath the Bush administration, the Obama administration is saying should not have been done, so we want all of our money back?
Basically, and from what I understand, the recruiters played some shenanigans, some higher-ups played some shenanigans to get people to re-enlist with the bonuses. So the big idea of the Obama administration was to go after the soldiers and tell them they had to repay.
Uh-huh. How much you go after all these damn senators that are multi-billionaires taking the kickbacks? How about they repay money back into the defense funds? I mean, what the hell?
Well, now it's caught a lot of backlash.
Let's keep attacking the people that have the guns. That's smart. Oh, wait, we disarmed them. Never mind.
But also, the DOJ got caught underneath the Eric Holder DOJ was fining banks over gun stuff, and then they were funneling that money to left-wing campaign groups.
Wait, they were fining banks over guns?
There was a whole weird scandal. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Obama said there was no major scandals during his tenure. So I guess it was just minor. Yeah, they were going after banks over something. I didn't really look into it, but they were funneling the fines into left-wing groups. Number one, they shouldn't have been getting those fines. All right, let's, because I'm kind of antsy to get to this, just be a little quiet for a minute. Shh. Be very, very quiet. Come on.
Internal Revenue Service, Investigation Department. How may I help you?
Hi, I got a phone call from you guys just a little bit ago. Said I needed to call you.
And in regards to what, sir?
Something about I owe IRS money.
May I know with whom I'm speaking with?
My name's Joe. I don't give out too much information because I don't know who I'm talking to.
Joe?
Yes.
And your last name?
I'm not going to give that until I find out more information from you guys.
Okay, then call us back again.
What do you mean call back? This is the IRS, isn't it? Ah. Damn it. Damn it. I can't get Crash back now. Damn it. Yeah. You still there?
Yep.
Were you able to hear any of that?
Nope.
All right, hold on. I had trouble with my phone and they hung up on me because I want... Yeah, I'll give my last name. What the hell? All right, hold on. Take two.
Thank you for calling Internal Revenue Service. This is the Crime and Investigation Department of IRS. How can I help you?
Yeah, I got a phone call from you guys a little bit ago. Something about I owe you money or something like that. You there? Damn.
That was it?
Yeah, they hung up on me already. Hang on.
help you?
Yeah, I just got a phone call from you guys.
Okay, sure. Could you please confirm me the phone number on which you received a call so that I can pull out the details and provide you the information?
I'll give you my name. I don't give out my phone number.
No, sir. There are many files on my desk right now, okay?
Oh, there's many files?
In order to confirm.
But if files are on your desk, how are you going to look up my phone number?
Sir, I really can't hear you while you're talking.
You can't hear me?
I can barely hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, when I'm calling India, I'm pretty sure it's kind of hard for you to understand that far away. Didn't you guys just get arrested? Do.
Investigation Department of the IRS. How can I help you?
Didn't you guys just get arrested?
Sorry, sir?
Didn't you guys just get arrested for pulling this scam? Damn. Hold on. I'm not giving up on him this easy.
IRS Crime and Investigation. Help you?
Yeah, I'm calling from the Reaver of Common Sense radio show, and I want to know that... Didn't you guys just get arrested for this?
Yes, I can't get you, sir.
You can't hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Hold on. I'm having some issues on my line. Let me call you back. All right. I think I lost Dean. Here. We're going to call him back.
Investigation Department of Internal Revenue Service. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling because you just called me about saying I have an IRS debt.
May I know with whom am I speaking with?
Joseph Antrobus.
At what time did you receive a call?
I don't know, about an hour ago.
So you're not aware about the lawsuit filed against you by the IRS?
Oh, no, I have not received anything in the mail. I haven't received any certified mail either.
So do you want me to go further and explain you about this case, what's going on?
Sure. Please, explain.
Before that, I want to notify you that these lines are being recorded and monitored by the IRS and the local authorities, okay?
Okay.
So do not interrupt me while I'm giving you all the information. Once I'm done, I will give you fair enough time to speak if you have any queries, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
What happened is that we have done a random audit on your tax filing between the year 2010 to 2015, and we have found some miscalculation on your tax filing. Miscalculation in a sense that you have paid your taxes on time, but now with an appropriate amount. The taxes were not paid with the correct amount for those years for which there is a lawsuit filed against you by the IRS. And we have discovered a strong evidence that this was not a result of an innocent negligence, and rather we have a reason to believe that it was a willful act done with an intent to defraud the IRS. That's the reason there is a legal issue against you with a full serious allegation on your name. Count number 1, violation of Federal Tax Regulation Act 138. Count number 2, violation of Internal Revenue Code Act 262. Count number 3 is Theft by Deception Act B87. Count number 4 is willful misrepresentation of information to the government organization, Act B92. Now, at this point of time, IRS have decided to forcefully recollect this amount from you by involving the Internal Revenue Code 63318 against you. This means the IRS will mark a lien on your asset, including your house, and all your known bank account will be frozen and confiscated.
Not my house.
We will be... Sorry?
Not my house. Don't take my house.
We will be filing a notice of federal tax lien, informing the public and the creditor regarding the government's claim to your property. And we will also file a lien on your official assets, and all your wages and benefits will be frozen, informing your employer and to the government bodies that are affiliated with. And if you have any existing payment plan with the IRS, then it will be terminated under Section 30AFIR code.
You'll get me fired?
And your passport will be seized, along with your state ID.
Can I stop you real quick and ask you a question? All that and they hung up? They hung up. Dang. All of a sudden, the call won't go through. All right, we'll continue right after the break. You're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Planet Radio, and ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising, iTunes, YouTube, and Spreaker. We will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network. Now, Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. We also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
You have been listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HighPlainsDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean,
Dude, I'm not saying cop for the stupid pro.
Sackhead Clint,
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mutt Show with its hosts, the Jersey Boys, Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging up the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the Reaver of Common Sense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date on everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show. And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense show. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover is here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to get a kick-ass t-shirt, go to reaver.1/shop. We're going to try these people one more time, maybe two more times, and I'm going to see how far I can take it again, because I want to let them know that if they're from the IRS, then how come the Treasury, U.S. Treasury Department has a website up, which is treasury.gov, and I'm pretty sure if you Google contact report scam with Treasury in it, it'll bring you to the site where you can file complaint against these people. So it's people, don't fall for it. I can't stress. IRS is not going to threaten you like they are. Tell me it's with law enforcement, all that. So hold on, Dean. If I have you on hold for a little bit of time, I didn't hang up. I got these people on the line. Be right back with you.
Internal Revenue Service, how may I help you?
Hi, I got a phone call from you guys.
Okay, sir, you received a phone call on your cell phone number or your landline number, sir?
It was my cell phone.
Okay, so, well, sir, before I go ahead, can you please confirm your first and last name, sir?
Joseph Antrobus.
And this is zip code, sir, that is 33594, correct?
Yep.
Okay, well, sir, I'm having word with Mr. Joseph Antrobus Sr., correct?
No, I'm not senior.
Junior?
Yes.
Confirm, is this your mailing address? That is 2202 Valley Brook Avenue. Yeah, correct?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so, well, sir, do you know what this case is all about and what's going on?
Yeah, I know what it's about.
You already know, sir, what this case is all about and what's going on, correct?
Yeah, I do. You guys have called me before. And I just want to... please, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Oh, you motherfucker.
Sorry.
No problem. All right, one last time, and I'm going to let them know that they've been on the radio this whole time.
You have reached the communications unit of the IRS. I may help you.
Hi. Before we go anywhere, I just want to let you know I've been calling for the last half hour, and you've been put on the air with the Reaver of Common Sense show. I've been airing this
and you guys pulling this scam. I put out the Treasury Department website to report your scam, and you are on air right now.
Okay.
Hello.
Let me guess, you're going to hang up on me because you're scared all of a sudden. Hello?
Hello.
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 How are you doing? How does it feel to be on the radio?
I'm not feeling good.
No? So you're scamming a lot of old people, taking money from a lot of old people.
Because you're scamming me right now. You're scamming me.
Oh.
You have took away all my money.
Oh. Oh.
What the hell?
Oh my God! She tried to fake cry on me.
What the hell was that?
I know you're taking all the money from me.
At first, I thought you were like split personality for a second there.
No, I mean I was doing the fake crying right back at her, but oh my God!
She thought she was so.
I can't believe she stayed on that long, though, after I told her she was on the radio. I think she was kind of floored.
I know. Well, how are you feeling about this? I'm not feeling too good.
Oh, you want to try one more? Or nah?
Just try so hard not to just laugh my ass off on that one.
All right, let's try to get another one. You'll be put on hold for a second.
This is the IRS investigation. Can I help you today?
Hi, how you doing? How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. How can I help you today?
Tell me. How can I help you?
Oh, you're from the IRS, you said, right? Hello? He ain't getting off that easy.
Service Investigation Department, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling from the Reaver of Common Sense show, and you tried scamming me, and I want to know how do you like being on air?
I'm sorry, sir, I can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me. I'm calling from a radio show. It's funny how...
I'm so excited.
Yeah. You're excited? You're excited that you're scamming people? Oh.
Oh, shit. That's straight up bad.
No, I'm stop. There we go. He disconnected. All right. That's the last time. I can't. I'll mess with him later.
Oh, call him back. I want to yell at him. God damn it.
For anybody that wants to actually call and harass him.
Oh. God, man, I got to change my pants.
The number is... What? What's the matter?
I just took a big freaking drink of coffee right when she goes, I am so excited. Fucking, it's all over my goddamn steering wheel. God damn it.
Well, the phone number is 480-565-7334. Call it and let's shut that number down. Let's not make it easy on these scumbags. And tell them that the Reaver of Common Sense sent you.
Tell them I want a new pair of pants.
Here.
God damn it.
I know I said it wasn't good, but that's just too much fun.
They know that their people are getting on to them. Otherwise, they wouldn't. They're just playing right back in.
Hello?
Damn it. The reasons we're doing it, just to fuck with people.
Damn it. My phone went all funky on me. Couldn't patch him in. You there?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm here.
Here we go. All right, I'm going to try him. This is getting too much fun. I'm pretty sure your pants don't appreciate it.
This is IRS investigation. How may I help you?
Yeah, this is the Reaver of Common Sense show, and you're live on air right now pulling a scam. How does that feel?
I don't think she feels too good about it.
No. All right, I'll deal with him more after the show. I'll play with him. I'll keep him on the phone for like an hour. I've done it so many times, it's funny. Oh, man. All right, let's actually get on some subjects. I'm sorry, I'm still fucking laughing over this. She tried fake crying on me. Ugh.
That was pretty good. I'm actually not sure what one was my favorite. The fake crying when she cussed you out for taking all of her money, or the one that spurted out, I'm so excited.
Oh. Oh, and again, that number. Where?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be calling that number later.
480-565-7334. I can't believe these people just keep doing that. All right, let's Florida right now, and some of the experts are saying it's going to come down to the base and not independents is what's going to win Florida. Which of the base comes out more than the other? Meaning the more Republicans, Trump will win it. If there's more Democrats, the Democrats will win it. And they're actually saying my county, Hillsborough County, is one of the major counties they're looking at. And Trump's been here multiple times. Multiple times he's been here in Tampa. And he's had, excuse me, using his expression, but huge. But, I mean, there's no other way to describe the crowds he gets. He gets these huge crowds that Hillary cannot get. And I love how the Democrats said back in, 08 and 012, that these are the new numbers we have to look at when looking at an election. We have to look at the crowds, the social media, everything all together. And now it's biting them in the ass. Oh, that's nothing. Just the Democrat base isn't that hyped up. We don't need to go to the rallies. We know who we're voting for. We'll go out and vote. Huh? I mean, how can you defend 30 people showing up for a rally as opposed to 20,000 plus?
The thing is, I mean, you can get all the same information that's at a rally just by turning on the TV, watching the podcast of it. I mean, this stuff's broadcast all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason you go to a rally is to visually show your support, to show the support for whatever the cause is. I mean, I can donate money to, Coleman's cancer cure. I can donate money just the same as I can if I go to the actual walk. I can donate the same amount of money. It's just the perception behind it. More people are getting behind Trump.
Well, if you look at,
people are being boastful about it. I mean, it's almost like people that are supporting Clinton don't want people to know about it.
Well, it's also like you said about people could stay home and watch them. So when you look at the live video feeds, because both candidates are doing the live video feeds at all the rallies. And, again, Trump's getting 100,000 people watching. Hillary's getting 12,000 people watching. And when you watch, because especially on Facebook, you can hit the smiley face or the angry face. And I got screenshots of a Hillary with 12,000 people, and all you see is the angry face. Trump, you're seeing the heart, the happy face, the thumbs up. Everybody's excited. And again, you're talking over 100,000 people compared to 12,000 people. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what that means, though, now? Everybody on social media is sexist because they don't like what she's saying. Because it's got to do with her gender. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Has nothing to do with the countless scandals. And I talked about it briefly, and I don't know if you've heard. Obama made a statement the other day. Him and Holder were out talking. And he said his is the only presidential administration that had zero
major scandals.
Well, he's got a different definition of major scandal than I do.
I think he has a different touch on reality than the rest of us do. And my dad asked the question yesterday, and I want to pose it to you. If Hillary's doing so great, how come she needs Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Joe Biden, and a host of others running out there and campaigning for her? They have their own rallies for her, where Trump, yeah, he has some people helping him, but they open for him. They'll go out and speak, and then Trump goes out there and speak. Trump doesn't have anybody but his family, and I'm not talking about the vice presidents. If you notice, I didn't put Kane in that batch because the vice presidents are supposed to go out there and have their rallies. Family members are supposed to help, and that's why I didn't say Bill Clinton. But how come Trump is out there rallying for himself, but Hillary needs this entourage of people to help her?
Well, I mean, I think it's actually pretty damn simple. What has Clinton ever accomplished in her entire life or in her entire career that somebody else didn't essentially have to help her get? I mean, what has she really accomplished on her own?
She got 4 people killed.
What's that?
She got 4 people killed.
That just shows what happens if she does it by herself. I mean, can you imagine the slaughter those 30 people would sustain at a rally if she organized it all on her own?
I'm not laughing about the 4 dead people, so please don't go there. It's
yeah, no, okay, that might have been a bad way to put that. I was kind of not really tactful on my part, but no, the thing is, I mean, everything she's ever done, it's got to be off somebody else. Somebody else has to set it up. She doesn't do anything for herself. She probably never has. She's an entitled bitch.
She tries taking credit for the 9/11 bill for the first responders to make sure that they have benefits and are covered.
Oh, yeah, the same goddamn pain in the ass that was telling us for all those, well, I was in charge of the EPA in New York, and there was no toxins found, and there was none of this, none of that. Bullshit, I was taking the goddamn samples up there. You fudge the freaking reports after the fact. I mean, no, she's so full of crap. She does nothing on her own. Everything has to be handed to her. She's an entitled pain in the ass. That's all she is.
Sexist you are. I'm telling you, you're sexist for that comment.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
They just dropped Podesta emails, WikiLeaks did, batch number 19.
What? They just released more emails and it crashed?
No, it's number 19 batch.
Oh.
19 batches just on John Podesta emails, and we still have Hillary's emails to come on, I think it's November 1st they're dropping them.
Yeah, but remember, all those they're all being doctored now.
I love that.
Report.
Well, there's
the latest report.
Well, there's a couple experts that have come out and said that they've looked at the header tag, and they know how to decipher, and they understand the header tag, and they said those emails are not tampered with. It would show. That's the problem, that they're exposing the header tag that comes with these emails. That shows everything about it, and they're not tampered with. They could say, Tim Kaine said, yeah, some of these are fake. So the reporter turned around and said, which ones? And I've read so many. I don't know which ones. I heard it from someone in passing. I don't even know that told me that said they didn't send this email.
Oh, that's beautiful because that set him up to where no answer was going to help him.
No, he backtracked.
That was absolutely, because if he turned around and said, well, this one and this one are false, that's admitting that the rest of them were true. It didn't matter which way he was screwed. Oh, kudos to that reporter.
And
that's nice.
Donna Brazil has gotten the same thing. She can't say which ones are fake when confronted about it. So they just throw this blanket accusation and hoping it stick, and the people are going, bullshit. You know, you got the mindless lemmings that go, okay, they're fake. Some of them are fake, some of them are real. And you got Donna Brazil trying to do, I love this one. It's campaign chatter. So we have campaign chatter and locker room talk. Which one do you believe more?
I just like how they just recalled something by another name and they're expecting us to swallow it.
Yeah,
I mean, Christ, this is from the same goddamn party that an illegal immigrant is an undocumented citizen or a displaced person.
An American in waiting. I'm starting to...
Okay, you know what? I will say that could be a status. If you filed the paperwork!
Now, I'm going to change it up for a second, because I just saw a tweet with a fact-checking. Jill Stein said that we are currently bombing 7 countries. Now, Jill Stein is with the Green Party. It's more liberal. It's closer to Democrats than anything. She has been going at Hillary, which is surprising. And this comment of this current administration, and we're already bombing 7 countries, and it gets a 100% true on the fact. And the other fact is, Obama has bombed more countries. I think he doubled the countries that Bush has bombed. So who's the party of war nowadays?
Let me get this straight. Bush was in office for 2 terms. Obama was in office for 2 terms. Bush went to war after we were attacked, and the war raged throughout his entire term. Obama was putting an end to that. No more boots on the ground. We're going to de-escalate. We're going to demobilize. He's been pulling troops back, yet he still managed to blow up more shit.
As of right now, and I think the number... I remember seeing 8 as the country, how many countries Obama has bombed. Bush, well, but we'll go with the number 7. Bush bombed 4 countries.
Well, in all fairness on that one, though, the war did shift outside of the original countries.
I'm not complaining about the 4. I'm just saying it's funny. The party of peace and tolerance is bombing almost double the countries that the party of war. Because Republicans are supposed to be the war.
Whatever.
Yeah. But back to the WikiLeaks. Yeah, it amazes me. They're just trying to... and what's worse is they don't even really deny... They don't deny the Veritas videos either. There is no denial. They just... Oh, he's a convicted person. Do we really want to trust him? And what he got convicted of is he went into a Democrat senator's office underneath false pretense. That's what he got convicted of.
Well,
he went in and lied to a senator. Go ahead.
Oh, he lied to a senator. Well, if lying to a senator was a crime, then shouldn't all of our senators be charged and arrested because they're all lying to each other?
Exactly.
Things that make you go, dumbass.
Exactly. And we're going to go to break right after this. Did you see anything about the Flyers game last night?
No, I did not.
Holy Nikes. So I was watching it, second period. All of a sudden, it's 3-0 Buffalo Sabres. I went, I'm not in the mood tonight, so I shut it off. Well, we got this rookie, Konecny, and he is fast, talented. His only negative is he's small. He's short and doesn't have a lot of weight behind him right now. Well, he scores. So after a while, I was like, let me check to see how bad we lost. And I turn it back on. We're in overtime. I'm like, great. I seen Buffalo did the bullshit of basically hiding the puck. They wanted to go to the shootout because the Flyers, well, they suck at shootouts. Now, what caused the whole being Flyers catching up is there was a check that they're labeling as highly illegal and probably will get the guy suspended on Voracek, and it pissed the team off. So they did that big rally. So it goes into a shootout. I turn it off. After a while, I check the score. And we friggin' won it in the shootout. One of the guys that scored in the shootout, Voracek. He was pissed about the hit, and he made sure that he won that game.
Well, see, that's what we need for the Flyers to win this season. Got to make sure you don't watch any of the damn games.
Actually, it was my wife. I'm blaming it on the wife. She stopped watching.
Sure, blame it on your wife. Another short person. You're against short people.
With that, you're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Pundit Radio, ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising Radio, YouTube, Spreaker, and iTunes. We will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network. Now, Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our Gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. We also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
Listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HighPlainsDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean,
Dude, I'm not saying cough for the stupid pro.
Sackhead Clint,
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on SHRmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mutt Show with its host, the Jersey Boys, Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging up the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the Reaver of Common Sense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date on everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show. And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I am making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeovers here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want a kick-ass t-shirt, go to Reaver.1/shop. Also, I want to give out the number one more time for everybody. Light their lines up and make it so that they cannot scam anybody else. And that number would be... Where'd it go? Nope. Where'd it go? It's hiding. 480-565-7334. That number is 480-565-7334.
Hi, yes. Can I have a...
We're going to mute. He's ordering his lunch. Fat Boy's ordering lunch. Damn, Fat Boys. Speaking of, my gravy levels are getting low.
Thank you.
And then...
Fat Boy's hungry.
That's why I said Fat Boy's ordering lunch. But then I said, and then...
Yeah, I heard that part, too.
And then...
I'll come down there and smack you.
And then... You ain't doing shit, Fat Boy. Let's see. All right. Let's get back to the news and stop goofing off, you lazy pup fart. Let's see. Where are we at? And here, it's voters turning to internet for election information. Voters are increasingly rejecting traditional methods of obtaining information, such as radio and television, and instead turning to the internet, research has shown. The survey, which was commissioned by Google, conducted in partnership by a Republican-Democrat research firm, found that internet media has become the most prominent source for people obtaining information on politics. Now, it won't be long before the mainstream jumps on that and starts tampering with that information, too. I mean, Google has been caught interfering and... swaying the research information. When you do a search, they've changed their algorithms. Like if you research anything on Hillary Clinton, you'll only get, good things about her. Even if you put in a negative issue, they'll only show the good things about her. They've been caught hiding information.
Yeah, you gotta love that. Well, what was it? Zuckerberg from Facebook did the same thing. I mean, if you posted something that was anti-Democrat, it was being removed.
Yeah, but
you posted.
That changed a little bit.
he got caught with his pants down, and he got caught in the WikiLeaks with contacting Hillary about some information. And then just recently, I think I reported on it Friday, several of his employees threatened to quit unless they were able to remove posts from Trump that they felt was hate speech, which we know nowadays anything that speaks against Democrats is labeled hate speech. And there was conversation going back and forth, and Mark Zuckerberg actually stepped in and said, no, we're not doing that. And they're changing the rules a little bit to allow more political stuff to be posted. And so they can't be censoring this stuff. He changed the rules because basically he got caught with his pants down and got caught being biased. And he saw what happened in Twitter, what happened, and the tanking of the company. He knew that was coming to his company soon, too.
Yeah, well, it should. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm tired. I get tired of people telling me what I should and shouldn't believe based on their own beliefs.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a lot of this crap is.
I hate that. Well, brain fart. Holy shit. I had a point, and I was going to make it, and then out. Damn it, I got to plug those leaks in my head. I hate this. If you disagree with me, it's automatically hate speech. If I speak out because of the people that are attacking us, it's hate speech, and I hate the whole Muslim religion. Well, something that was said to me kind of popped in my head, and it makes sense. It doesn't mean I'm still going to slam the whole religion of Muslim. But if Muslims are the religion of peace, why has the Middle East been in nonstop war? And don't give me that the Christians were a part of it, because the Christians backed out of that whole Middle East war hundreds of thousands of years ago.
No, the whole reason they're at war consistently is because they're trying to. That way they can have peace. Once they kill everybody, then they'll be at peace.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but they're not a religion of peace. And does that make all Muslims bad? No. But it's... Oh, my God, my head. Oh.
Your head hurt?
Yeah, it makes my head hurt really bad. Trying to find... I saw something, and I clicked something else by accident. And it was saying that Trump had like an 82% chance of winning. Whoa. No eating and driving, fat boy.
No what?
No eating and driving.
I'm not. You have no proof anyway.
I hear shit rappers and...
No, that was the straw for a drink.
Seriously, that was the straw? Holy shit. And I'm not trying to be a smartass. No, on this side, it sounded like you were like unwrapping tinfoil.
Oh, no, I had to get the, they put everything in the bag, so I had to open the bag up to get the straw out.
Oh, okay.
And so that's probably, the crinkling would have been the bag.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, bust your chops. Just all of a sudden I hear all this damn noise.
I'm so used to it. It's hard to tell if you're actually, being sincere.
I'm always sincere.
In your sarcasm.
Exactly. Oh, please tell me that she didn't really... Oh, God. Hillary, and I can't prove it right now. I might look into it, but I don't really have the ink link. But someone has a screenshot that says Hillary Clinton sent a tweet on February 11th, 2016. It says, before it was called Obamacare, it was called Hillary Care. Oh.
I never heard that.
Really? And then you have Bill Clinton. He just keeps screwing his wife over, and not in a good way. He's already once got caught bashing Obamacare. And they kind of told him to shut up and back off about it. Guess what he did again?
Bashed it?
Yeah. He's making the point for Donald Trump. And it's like, holy shit.
Well, no, what is it they said? Is it? I can't remember if it's supposed to be the end of this year or the beginning of I think it's the beginning of next year. Essentially, everybody's premiums are going to be all types of jacked up because there's only going to be, I think, one insurer that's still on.
Oh, Arizona is looking at a 75%
Everybody's
increase.
pulled out. Everybody's pulled out. So it's no longer competitive.
No, that's the thing.
You know? I mean...
And that's the thing. Everybody's going after Trump. Well, he wants to just destroy Obamacare and take it up. He wants to repeal it, but the Republicans know they can't just take it away at this point. We're going to have some kind of universal health care. The door's been open. The horse has been let out. You can't put the horse back in the barn after the barn door's been open, which I think is a stupid analogy. But he's talking about, okay, we'll keep it, but what we're going to do is open the state lines up and allow companies to go over state lines and start making it more competitive.
Yeah, the thing needs to be restructured, period. You know, and they also need to remove this, I mean, some of this BS where, I mean, I'm sorry, why is part of my premium for a mammogram and a pap smear and all this stuff that has nothing to do with
Because women
me?
should not have to pay higher premiums because they're female.
Then how come a prostate exam isn't being partially paid for by them? I mean, come on. The thing is, in theory, and here's the touchy point, is in theory, universal health care is not a bad thing. Do I believe that everybody should have some form of health care? Yes. Do I think that people should be able to get help if they're sick or whatever? Yes, I do. Do I think that you should get a Cadillac plan and you're doing absolutely nothing towards it? No. You don't want to fucking work. You don't want to pay anything out of your own goddamn pocket. Then you shouldn't get primo service. Yes, a baseline. Okay, fine. But a baseline should not have all this extra crap attached to it.
Yeah. And from what I've heard, Obama actually was going to do a piecemeal on Obamacare, which would actually have been smart, doing it piece by piece. And then if there's an issue, you can correct it as it goes along. You can see what the problems are going to be. You know, it's easier to put it together. But supposedly Pelosi pushed it and said, no, we have the ability. Let's do all right now. We'll never have the chance to push it through again.
No, it's because of the votes.
Yeah, and that's what really messed it up.
Well, that, and I didn't let anybody read it.
Yeah, if you want to know what's in it, you got to pass it. What?
Yeah, I mean,
what? Sorry. It really...
the whole side of it. Like I said, I mean, the theory behind it was a good theory. I don't have a problem with the theory. It was the implementation of the system that was fucked up.
Yeah.
And it was screwed up since day one.
You know what? And they talk about, this is the one I find funny. First it was, 8 million people will get insurance that didn't have it before. Then it was like 12 million people got insurance that didn't have it before. Now it's 20 million people got insurance that didn't have it before. It's like the fisherman that the fish keeps getting bigger and bigger. And what's funny is there are more people now without insurance than there was to begin with. You could have done things to give those people that didn't have insurance. You could have adjusted the system where it gave them Medicaid. You could have done things to correct the problems without destroying the whole system. That's...
Well, and the funny thing is, okay, like with the Medicaid side of it, that's based on income. So if you adjust what is considered low, middle income, you actually would have opened that up for more people. Problem is, that whole system is busted.
And where did the people go that didn't have insurance? They got put on Medicaid.
Yeah. I mean, all they did was they had a busted system, and instead of fixing it, they made it more restrictive to keep people off of it, and then we'll just come up with a brand new system and we'll start the problems all over again.
Yeah,
Like, well, this square tire didn't work, so we'll try this one. It's still a square tire, dumbass. It ain't going to work. You know what I mean?
It hurts the head bad.
Oh, God, yeah. Unless you're getting a migraine over here.
That's someone did a sign. It said, Trump, the man who gave up his billionaire lifestyle to be humiliated, ridiculed, slandered to save the American people. They're actually making him out to, by attacking him like they do, they're making him stronger. Because the more the Democrats attack, the more desperate, at least in my eyes, maybe my logic's off or something, but the more they attack, the more it makes them look desperate to me.
Well, it's not even just desperate, but it's also, what, in the whole beginning, not even just in the beginning, even in the second debate, the Democrats and even Clinton, she turned around and said, it's just a good thing that we don't have somebody of your temperament in charge. And I love the quip that he came back with, and I thought that was beautiful. But the fact of the matter is, they kept doing this whole thing that we need somebody with leadership skills. We need somebody of moderate temperament. We need somebody that can be controlled. This guy's a loose cannon. He's always going off on people. He's mean. He yells. He screams. I'm sorry, who's been doing all the yelling, screaming, hooting, and hollering, and name-calling?
Yeah.
It hasn't been him. So you're making yourselves look like a bunch of freaking buffoons by contradicting your own goddamn statement. In the same speech where you're saying that Trump's out of control, you're yelling and screaming at people.
Yeah, and that's...
Hey, come on. It just makes you... It makes you look ludicrous. Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
And this one, I love...
I think I'm actually losing IQ points having this conversation.
Yeah. But Joe Biden has said the economy would jump if we just put all the women back to work. So Joe Biden is blaming the economy on women.
Put all the women back to work. Okay.
If that's not sexist.
Well, okay, put all the women back to work. That's going to jump the economy. Well, if my wife goes to work, I got to stay home. Because we can't afford the child care.
Well, that's what it's... if we just put all the women back to work, if they were able to afford child care... Yeah.
It's all, the funny thing is, they yell and scream about the sexism thing, but then they play the sexism thing.
Yeah.
It's freaking... it's just... Darn.
And then he goes on to tax the wealthy more, to put a tax hike on them.
The wealthy already... I hate that debate. The wealthy already pay more tax than everybody
Well,
else.
here's the thing. Even if you took 100% of all their earnings, of all these rich people that they talk about, it would only fund the government for a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's
true. They did. That one economist did that whole thing at the free college, and he did the math, and he said, "Look, if you did 100% tax to wipe out, from the rich, oh yeah, that's a great idea. That way, it wouldn't even pay off all the student loans.
No.
That's still not enough. You cannot. It's not going to. Everybody thinks that it's a great idea. It's not. It's far from it. It's a horrible idea." I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. Would I benefit from it slightly if it helped erase some of my student loans? Yeah, but I don't want it. They're my student loans. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is.
I want to see how there's an amendment actually in Florida, and the Republicans, I believe, floated it.
All right. I'm at the shop, so I will touch base
Well,
with you
just
later,
hold
and
on for
hopefully
2
I'll be on
seconds.
tonight.
Hold on for 2 seconds. Florida has an amendment that if you are disabled because of your job as a first responder, you will be exempt from property tax.
Oh, you wish.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a bad, that's trying to give back to some of these responders that gave their bodies. So,
but we don't get any benefits. We never really have.
Jack
but
shit.
that's the thing. We don't do it for the benefits. So, I don't think a lot of us, Anyway, let me get going. I'll touch base with you. Have a good one.
All right. We're almost at the end of the show. Yeah. Let's have a little fun. We're going to see if they'll answer again. Let's give them one last big hurrah. Come on. AT&T sucks lately. There we go.
This is IRS Investigation Department. How may I help you?
Hi, I got a phone call from you guys earlier. Hello?
Phone call?
Yeah, I got a phone call saying I owed you some money or something like that. Oh, they no like me. Oh, I like them. Let's see if we can...
This is Crime and Investigation Department of the IRS. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Joe from the Reaver of Common Sense show. You're live on the radio.
They think it's funny, so... AT&T sucks. AT&T sucks. I guess they know who I am now. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, did they hang up? Oh, they no fun. Oh. See, I'll do this for the rest of the day.
You have reached the Criminal Investigation Department, IRS. How may I help you?
Hi, you have reached the Reaver of Common Sense radio show. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. So what made you call this number? I wonder, sir.
Because you called me. So why'd you call me?
I called you?
Yeah.
All right. Can you please confirm me your phone number from which you receive our call? Is it 8134-0991? Is that your phone number?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So are you aware of the lawsuit found? Hello, sir.
I'm here.
Are you with me? All right. Don't hang up the call, all right?
Oh, I'm not hanging up.
Your first name is Joseph.
Yep.
Is your first name Joseph?
Yep.
Oh, and your last name is here.
Yep.
Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
All right. Can you please hold on the line for a moment while I check out your file, okay?
Oh, yeah, but hurry up because my listeners want to hear more about this scam.
All right. Please stay on the line for a moment, sir. Okay?
Oh, sure. Ah, this sucks. The show's coming to an end, and they have me on hold.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Just that I'm Trobas, junior.
Yeah.
Are you a junior or a senior?
I'm a junior.
All right. So, there is a lawsuit filed against you by the IRS. Are you aware of that?
No, I don't realize that. I never got any paperwork.
All right. So,
all right.
Just last year in the month of July, I think we have sent you the mail containing your documentation regarding the notice about the lawsuit.
Yeah, you never sent anything.
How can you say that you don't know regarding that?
Because you never sent anything.
All right. Thank you so much for that.
No problem. All right.
We are trying to scam you. All right.
Well, I know you are. That's why I have you on air You are on a radio show. You do realize that.
Yeah, I know that, sir.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I know the penalty. I know the consequences, sir. But still I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
Better to die of hunger. I mean, it's better
to scam other people and steal from people who may not have the money. It's better to steal from them. And you think that's justifiable?
It's better for me, okay?
Oh, it's better for you.
I mean, to have food than to die of hunger.
Oh, so stealing from people is better than trying to find justifiable work or trying to actually earn than stealing.
Sir, if I don't do this work, all right, thank you.
Oh, you're hanging up on me? Why? Why are you hanging up on me?
Actually, you're wasting my time, and you're wasting your time and your resource. So I'm
sorry.
I'm
not. There's no waste of my time. This is what I do. I talk on a radio show. I think it finally clicked in the head what he was doing. So with that, this has been the Reaver of Common Sense, and we'll be back tomorrow. All right, we're back tonight with the Southside Mutt Show, hosted by me, Jersey Joe, and Crash. And then back tomorrow. Maybe we'll make some more of these phone calls, have some fun with these idiots. The funny thing is, it's the same number. The dumb idiots. You're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Pundit Radio, ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising Radio, YouTube, Speaker, and iTunes. We will be right back. Oh, well, actually, we'll be back tomorrow. Sorry about that. Have a good day. You've been listening to the Reaver of Common Sense with its host, Jersey Joe. You can tune in every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on hppundit.com and shrmedia.com.